Good morning, guess where I am today? I'm in Chessington and I'm travelling on this number 71 bus from Chessington down to Surbiton on this somewhat mixed day here in September 2025. So we've just left Chessington South station on the number 71 bus. So this is Garrison Lane here in Chessington as we're heading eastwards towards Chessington North and Hook. Hope everyone's all keeping well, keeping out of trouble. So yeah, I've had a bit of a busy few weeks working on and off, but all good. So I thought I'd treat you to this little ride on this journey into Surbiton on this number 71 bus. It's actually one of the Volvo VH, Volvo hybrid buses. Ancient part of Chessington. Very shortly we shall be coming into the Gilders estate as we head north. Just in time that I've got on this bus because it's starting to spit, and as you can see over there, those clouds look rather heavy duty. Let's let this little van come out. Hopefully, thankfully, this is just a slight rain shower, nothing too major. But now with the autumn starting to appear in London, nothing can be too careful. So we're now coming into the Gilders estate from the west. So we turn left into Gilders Road, into this little green. Past a parade of shops on our left hand side. This is the Gilders estate in the heart of Chessington. Excuse the shaky camera work here and there, it's just we've got road humps here and there. Kingston Council are very obsessed with road humps. We've got another 71 approaching on the remainder of its journey down to Chessington World of Adventures from Kingston. Years ago the number 71 used to run all the way to Chessington, all the way from Richmond. So letting this 71 go in front of us as it heads on the remainder of its journey down to Chessington World of Adventures. VH 45132. Looks as if the heavens are going to open at any minute, so I'm lucky I'm on this bus. Now at this junction coming up ahead where these traffic lights are, we turn left into Moor Lane towards Chessington North Station. If you turn right at this junction, that takes you towards Ewell and Epsom. So we're going to be turning left at this junction here. Bus route 467, that turns right at this junction. But we're going to be turning left towards the direction of Surbiton. And as you can see, the heavens are starting to open. Look at that heavy duty cloud. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, the rain is falling. The rain and the wind is falling, so we've got a nice autumn scene here in London. The rain is falling. Traffic lights are changing to green, so we're going to be making a left turn into more lane. Right in this heavy deluge. Nice heavy deluge here in Chessington. And I'm on a nice warm bus. Combination of heavy rain and wind. Hopefully it will dry off by the time I get to Surbiton. So the next stop on here will be Chessington North Station. Chessington North Station. Oh my lord, we've got some lightning there. Fantastic. So that's Chessington North Station just there on the right hand side. Looks like the gods are having a party today. Whenever I think of a thunderstorm, I always think of people like Lemmy and Rick Parfitt and Freddie Mercury all having a sound check up there. Some people say it's God moving his furniture. So we're about to go underneath the railway bridge for the Chessington branch, here at Chessington North. Still heading westwards along Moor Lane. Cool, the heavens are really opening now. I love a good thunderstorm. Especially from the safety and security of the bus. Earlier on this afternoon I managed to photograph 56045 and 56103, their DC rail aggregate train service from Willesden down to Chessington South. So I'm very happy with that. So we're now on to going round the roundabout on the Leatherhead Road on the A243 as we head northwards towards Hook and Surbiton. Big shout out to all those people who appreciated and enjoyed my previous vlogs. It's been a while since I last did a vlog, so I thought I'd do one now. And a nice vlog from my part of London. for you to enjoy and peruse at your own leisure. So we're now coming into Hook on the Leatherhead Road heading north into Hook. So there's Hook Parade on the left and right hand side. Wait for these traffic lights to change. There they go. The North Star pub on the right hand side. Still heading north on the Leatherhead Road with number 71 passing us. There's the Hook Recreation Ground on the left hand side. Pretty shortly we shall be passing the Hook Junction over the A3. I love these autumnal downpours. Over there on the other side of the road, that's the old Cap in Hand pub, which is still closed off, still laying derelict after about 9 or 10 years, or maybe more. Over here on the left hand side, that's the A3, so that's taking you towards Guildford and Portsmouth. So we're going to be turning left into Hook Road on our way to Surbiton. And forward we go. This part of Surbiton is called Southborough. Surbiton is about 1.5 miles further north. Oh, got another flash there. My lords. White van man parked on a zebra crossing. Not a smart place to park. There's another 71 heading south to Chessington. Another one of the Volvo B5LHs. VH45193. having a party up there somewhere. There's a fire engine, that's probably from Surbiton fire station. Either Surbiton fire station or Kingston fire station. So yeah, we've got a nice wet autumnal day here in Surbiton. There's the Maypole pub just here on the left hand side. One of the many drinking establishments in Surbiton. Yeah, it's been a little while since I last did a vlog, so I thought, you know what, I'll do one now. Nothing ventured, nothing gained and all that sort of stuff. So now coming up to the roundabout with Kingsdown Road and Langley Road, which is a nice leafy part of Surbiton. We'll come into Surbiton itself very shortly. Kingsdown Road is this turning on the right. We take the second exit into Upper Brighton Road. Another 71 approaching the roundabout. 71's a thick and fast today. Probably the rain, who knows. So now we're on the Upper Brighton Road. Still on the A243. Passing the Royal Star and Garter home. Got K1 passing on the right hand side. It is really dire out there today, which is crazy because earlier on the weather was lovely, the sun was out, the sky was blue, but now that's all gone for Burton. Just a slight glimpse of blue sky. And these just being hit by a tree, nothing major. As you know, I didn't even flinch. When buses get hit by trees, I don't flinch because I'm used to it. So very shortly we're coming up to the railway bridge, which carries the South Western main line from London Waterloo out towards Woking and Portsmouth. And then very shortly we'll be turning right into Victoria Road. So we're now coming into Surbiton. There's the old traffic sign from the 1950s on the left hand side. So we're going to be turning right into Victoria Road as we're coming into Surbiton. If we carry on straight up that way, that takes us towards Thames Ditton and Hampton Court. So what we'll do, we'll get off here in Surbiton. And what I shall do, I shall also show you these little mosaics. I've got to be careful here because it's absolutely pelting down. It is pelting down. So this is the 71 bus that I was on just now, BH45189. So what we'll do, we'll cross over Victoria Road and I'll show you these iconic mosaics at Sainsbury's here in Surbiton. As we make our way towards Surbiton Station, there's another number 71. BH45143, and it's got the ABBA Voyage adverts. Alright! As you know, I absolutely adore ABBA and their music. So this is Victoria Road, so we're looking sort of northeastwards. So here's a close-up of the mosaic. There's two mosaics here. There's this one here, which features the Diddler trolley bus. So this mosaic was installed in 1979 when this branch of Sainsbury's was built. So we've got all the local history connections of Surbiton. We've got the Diddler trolley bus there. You've even got a DMS fleet line down there, and you've even got the Southern Railway, LSWR, London and South Western Railway coat of arms there, and an electric train and a steam train there. The famous DMS bus, Daimler Fleet Line bus from 1979. And of course the Coronation Clock Tower here in Surbiton.
I thought I left my picture.
And the Diddler trolley buses 1931, because this part of London actually had the first trolley buses in London back in 1931. So that's the first mosaic, and then we've got the second mosaic here, which features the B-type omnibus there, and the London and South Western Railway steam locomotives, coat of arms of Surbiton, the London United tram from 1906, and the stage carriage of 1830, and what Surbiton was called in medieval days, Surbiton, South Surbiton and Surbiton, and that's all led to what it's called now, Surbiton. So this is the second of the two mosaics. I do like this mosaic, especially the B-type bus of 1912. So there's the tram and the horse-drawn carriage. All the transport connections of Surbiton. There's the Sainsbury's supermarket on the right hand side, where I occasionally get my bits and pieces from. Also of interest, on the other side of the road here is this lovely old ghost advert. This lovely old ghost advert there, that do-it-yourself. Can you see the painted advert there on the gable end of the property there? That has been there for years and years and years. And I love looking at ghost adverts because it's amazing how many are still up and about. Sometimes they might be painted over, or sometimes it might have been removed, but thankfully that one over the road, that's still there. So we're now walking northeastwards along Victoria Road, here in a very wet and damp Surbiton. As you know, I absolutely love this town. Surbiton and Richmond are my two favourite towns in southwest London, along with Wimbledon, obviously, because that's my birth town. There's a famous Victoria pub which is undergoing restoration. There's a K1 going down to New Malden, going the long way round via Tolworth. So yeah, there's a Victoria pub, which is where I go to occasionally to have a spot of lunch. I can't go in there at the moment because it's closed for refurbishment, which is a bit crazy because it wasn't so long ago when it was last refurbished. So the Young's pub chain have got a lot of money to waste. So over here we've got this weird sounding road name called Cromwell Chase, which is a very weird name for a street. Originally the street never had a name, it was just a service road, but recently it's been given this rather bizarre sounding name, Cromwell Chase, which I'll leave you to work out what that is. So I'm now heading towards Surbiton Station up Victoria Road. In a way I'm glad it's been raining because there's not all that many people, everyone's sort of scuttled away. Everyone's all scurried away because they don't want to get wet, obviously. This is the Surbiton branch of Mackie D's. Good old McDonald's, the staple diet of many a high street. This Poundland here, this used to be the Surbiton branch of Woolworths back in the day. Just going to clean the lens of the camera. Hopefully you can still see where we're going. Cool, oh dear, what a day, eh? What a day. Over there, on the other side of the road, that used to be the old Surbiton branch of the NatWest Bank. Just dodged these bus passengers there for a minute, waiting for their K3 to Esher. Very nice little route that, the K3. It's one of my favourite routes, especially between Surbiton and Esher, because it's nice and posh, nice and leafy. We've got another pub on the right hand side. This is the famous Surbiton Flyer, the Surbiton Flyer pub. And just over here, there's Surbiton Station, which we'll come to in a little while. I'll just show you a few more of the local buildings and attractions here in Surbiton. So this is the heart of Surbiton town centre. So we're coming up to this little mini roundabout here. Now this mini roundabout is quite a well-known focal point here in Surbiton, because if you go up that way, that takes you towards Kingston. So that's Claremont Road. So that takes you towards Kingston, and you've got the Coronation Clock Tower in the middle of the shot. There we are, there's the Coronation Clock Tower. What we'll do also video this BYD electric bus on the 71. Now over here, straight on, this road is St Mark's Hill. And we've got this lovely building here in the centre of your screen. That's the Coronation Hall Wetherspoons pub. That used to be the old Roxy Cinema, which was one of two cinemas here in Surbiton back in the day. And this used to be a major trolley bus junction here in Surbiton. So we've got this 71 BCE 47074 on its way from Kingston down to Hook and Chessington. So this is Victoria Road looking southwestwards. So that's Victoria Road there, right in the heart of Surbiton. That's St James's Road over there, which is a residential street. And over there, that's Claremont Road. And what I'll do, I'll just show you up part of St Mark's Hill, because St Mark's Church, you can just see the spire, the steeple in the distance. That's St Mark's Church, hence the name St Mark's Hill. So we're on the bottom end of St Mark's Hill here in Surbiton. What we'll do, just walk round past this bus shelter. So there's the Coronation Hall pub in its 1920s Art Deco splendour. So this is the famous Coronation Hall pub, where many years ago this was the Roxy Cinema. So there's the Coronation Hall pub there in all its glory. And a beautiful building it is too. Let me just zoom out of it, see if I can get a better shot of it. There we are. So that's the old Coronation Hall pub, formerly the Roxy Cinema, which was one of two cinemas that Surbiton had back in the day. So this view here, this is looking northeastwards up St Mark's Hill. So if you keep going up that way, that's St Mark's Hill. If you keep going up that way, that takes you towards Tolworth, where those heavy looking rain clouds are. There's another close-up of the Coronation Hall pub, along with its two distinctive cupola towers, which you can just make out. The famous Star of David window in the middle there. And you used to have the old 601 trolleybus route, which used to go all the way from Tolworth to Twickenham. And that was replaced by what is now the 281 bus route. So what we'll do now, we'll just turn round and head into Surbiton station itself, and I'll show you the Art Deco booking hall and everything. It's an amazing building, Surbiton station, which was rebuilt by the Southern Railway in 1937. So there's Surbiton station, this fine white building here in all its Art Deco splendour, along with its famous clock tower just there. So this is Surbiton station. So what we'll do, we're going to go into Surbiton station, and then that way I can catch my train back to Wimbledon. So we're going to have a look inside the booking hall. An absolutely amazing station is Surbiton. So this is the main booking hall here at Surbiton station in all its Art Deco, superb 1930s Art Deco splendour. It's a gorgeous building. As you can see, there's the train departure boards, ticket office. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, so this is the main booking hall here at Surbiton station in all its Art Deco splendour. So what we'll do, we'll go upstairs and then I can catch my train to Wimbledon.
I'm always keen, as I'm sure you are, not to necessarily convert, not at all.
So go up these stairs onto the footbridge at Surbiton station.
Story out base, kind of a line stop and 1,000 eyes and acting together. Because often you get.
So we're coming up to the gate line here at Surbiton, so I need to touch in. There we go, touched in. And then go down onto the platforms here at Surbiton. Weather's starting to clear up now, so that's good. Those heavy duty clouds have moved sort of eastwards now. So we're now on platform 1 here at Surbiton station, and there's a class 450 coming in, but I'm not getting on this one.
Journey plans are on
And there's a reason why I'm not getting on this train. It's because the next stop on this train will be Waterloo, London Waterloo, and I don't want to go to Waterloo, I want to go to Wimbledon.
Due to a train fault at Clapham Junction, some lines towards Putney.
So we've got a class 450 coming into platform 1 here in Surbiton,
This station may be delayed or revised.
which is 450025. So this view is looking southwest towards the direction of Esher and Woking. And then we've got the other class 450. (450.093). So there's where I've just been over there. And that's the back end of all the shops and supermarkets on Victoria Road.
Due to a tree blocking the railway between Clapham Junction and Earlsfield, some lines are blocked.
So yeah, this view here, this is looking towards the direction of Woking. So this view is looking sort of southwestwards. And then you've got this view there looking eastwards, northeastwards, towards the direction of New Malden, Wimbledon and London. So what we'll do, just get a shot of this class 450 leaving. And then I shall knock this video on the head. So I'll get a shot of this video, this class 450 leaving on its non-stop service to London Waterloo. There we go, so it's leaving platform 1, where the next stop on the service will be London Waterloo. So yeah, I'm glad you have enjoyed watching this video. Hope you've learnt a bit from it. Hope you've enjoyed watching it. I look forward to your comments and your reviews, etc, etc, etc. So I shall sign off. Oh, before I go, there's this fast train coming through. That's off to Portsmouth. Class 444 off to Portsmouth Harbour. So yeah, fond wishes I shall send to you from here in sunny Surbiton. Well, not so sunny, but you get the idea. So this has been Surbiton. Glad you've enjoyed this little journey with me, and I'll see you soon, and I shall say ta for the like.